Let's talk about some red light therapy, shall we?
Yes.
Hey, Dr. Eric, how you doing?
Hey, Dr. Ben, I'm good.
Good to see you, brother. Yeah, man. If anybody doesn't know, this is our doctor in Springfield Clinic, and we're going to talk about some red light therapy for a second. First and foremost, you're probably saying, Dr. Ben, you don't have your glasses on. Aren't you going to be blind? And the answer is, no, that's not a thing. So red light therapy is actually really good for your eyeballs. As a matter of fact, red light has been proven safe for actually getting your eyes to heal up to about 30 joules. And light energy is measured in joules. Now, these beds will deliver between 30 and 50 joules during your treatment. So that's why we do have these glasses. If you want to wear them, great. If you don't, just have your eyelids closed. We've got a few patients in our Sprinter Clinic who actually will kind of open their eyes during their sessions in the red light therapy. And some of them have reported that their eyesight is better. They don't need reading glasses anymore, which is pretty cool. Now, for us, I'm legally required to tell you I would recommend wearing your eye protection, even though it's not exactly what the research shows. But I wanted to talk about the story of red light therapy because Dr. Eric was with me when we first kind of discovered it, if that's the right word. And the way that we did that, I'll turn this off for a second. Now everything turns green, doesn't it? It all looks green.
The whole field.
But that changes in about 30 seconds and it'll go back to the normal color. So the reason we started doing red light therapy in the office was because for the first really 15, 16 years of my practice, we would adjust people and immediately things would get better. Disc herniations, thyroid disorders, heart disease, all this stuff. So Dr. Eric, you were with those days. It was amazing.
Yeah, literally.
X-ray changes, and that's the biggest thing. Of course, you hear us talking about we want to get this curve back to our neck. We shoot X-rays. Again, pre-2018, 19, 20, what did you notice in X-ray changes?
Before COVID, I mean, you could do 2-3 months of care and get almost the whole curve back.
Yeah, it was awesome. And then something happened. 2022, Dr. Eric and I were adjusting in our Santa Rosa Beach clinic, and they just weren't really getting better. It was strange. Blood pressure wasn't really fixing. Again, it would get better, but it was taking longer and it was less consistent, and that's a real problem. So Dr. Eric, there was actually a point, remember when you said, hey, Dr. Ben, what do you want me to tell people? Because these x-rays...
It was humbling. I mean, after 16 years of seeing x-ray changes after a few months in the x-ray room drawing x-rays, and I just have to look at Dr. Ben and go, what should we tell our patients? I'm not seeing much change. This is ridiculous.
Which is crazy. And people were getting better, so we're I guess we're just going to have to be like those doctors that just talk about, hey, you feel better, so we're fixing it, even though we want to be feeling better and seeing the x-ray change. So I said, okay, because the x-ray change implies that the ligaments are stable and your spine is getting corrected. That's what we want. So, all right, so I'm a big nerd, by the way, if you don't figure that out. And I hit the books. And what I did is a lot of research on why. Why is our body breaking down? And what I found is that our cellular healing is completely depleted. And very specifically, our cellular healing because of stress, mostly our stupid cell phones, social media, the stress that was involved around politics, it was just stripping us of our body's healing that God gave us. So I came across a study in 2016. It was a 2016 study in Canada with red light with braces. And what they found is if you do 3.5 minutes one time per day of red light, very specific frequencies that happen to be in these beds, if you do that one time per day, it will reduce the time to need braces from 104 days to 48 days with less pain. Why is that, Dr. Ben? Well, I'll tell you. It's because what that red light does is it stimulates the part of your cell called the mitochondria to stimulate healing at the localized tissue level. And it does 3 things that are very specific and very scientific, but it's very, very scientific and cool. After I read that study on braces, I thought to myself, we use these foam neck wedges in our practice to help remold the ligaments in our neck. I wonder if we could add red light therapy. So what I did is I researched this really amazing company, Mito Red Light, and they have some of the best red light technology, which actually makes this bed. But I said, hey, is there any way we can make our own thing and patent it? And he said, sure can. So what I did is I said, all right, so we patented and we took that exact same design that we used for the foam wedge, and I said, let's get some red light therapy in there. And that's where this one came from. And this actually works with a red light device that comes inside of here. Now, I actually patented this one myself. I'm pretty famous. You probably get my autograph if you see me. It's like a joke. But anyway, so the thing that's really cool about this device, it's also it's like a handheld home device. A game changer for neck correction. Super great. And our patients love it. And if you don't have red light therapy at home, you should. I think every patient should be getting adjusted, should be doing full body red light therapy, should be using silver very regularly, and should be having red light therapy. If you do those things, personally, I feel that you're probably not going to need to go to the medical doctor for much else. Now, the thing that's interesting with red light is, for me, if you know this, I always want to know why. Why would I put red light therapy in? Wouldn't God already give that to us? And the answer is yes, he did. Campfires and candlelight. This is all naturally occurring. We didn't just make this up. This is already given to us, but replaced campfires and candlelight with this overhead LEDs and fluorescents and incandescent light bulbs, which we're not made for. So what we did is we said, all right, let's try it. We got one of these beds. The first bed in San Jose Beach was $50,000. It was wild. And we got that thing in, because again, my thing is if some is good, more is better, right? And so we said, we don't want it for our teeth, we need it for our spines. And we started doing it, and immediately, what do we notice?
Just after maybe a month or two of using it, we start taking x-rays, and I actually start looking forward to doing x-ray reviews of patients because we're seeing immediate change, 10 degrees, 15 degrees. It was amazing and a blessing.
It was awesome. We're seeing herniated discs get better, blood pressure come down in a week again rather than 2 months. Like, that's what we expect, is we expect our body to heal. We should expect our bodies to heal. If your body's not healing appropriately, something is wrong. You might not be doing this red light therapy, or you might be doing it and you need to do some nutritional supplement or some silver. Again, we're just trying to figure out how do we get our body to heal the way that God designed you, because God designed you perfectly in his image. And when we strip things away, when we add all this stress, that's when our body breaks down. Hopefully that makes sense to y'all. And that's why I wanted to bring Dr. Eric in here, because he was the original guy, part of the story of red light therapy. Dr. E, we invite you to join us to the Cool Kids Club, because this is what being cool looks like. Appreciate y'all. Dr. Ben, Dr. Eric out. Well, hey guys, it's that time of year where it's time to start thinking about your HSA and looking into 2026. So a lot of people ask, hey, can chiropractic care, can we like prepay for our membership plan? So I really just run it past the marketing and development department, and we got the greatest idea. We have 2 very different plans that can help you out here. Number one is we came up with a plan. Yes, you can prepay your memberships, and we've even got a deal coming for you between now and the end of the year, and that is buy 5 months, get 1 month for free. Again, buy 5 months, get 1 month for free. And then I talked to the marketing department, and I was like, guys, let's get creative. Let's just think way outside of the box. Like, what could we do that would be totally different than that plan for somebody that wanted to really use up your HSA, think ahead, prepay for your premium chiropractic memberships or your membership? I thought, what we came back with? Buy 10 months, get 2 months for free. I know it's crazy. You can either buy 5, get 1, or you can buy 10 and get 2 and prepay for your entire year, and it's like 2 months for free. I know it's crazy. Now it's funny. Pray about it, think about it. My marketing department, they even said, hey, Dr. Ben, we can do something nuts. Buy 15 months, get 3 months for free. And I said, no way, don't even think about it. That sounds like such a crazy deal. No way. I mean, I like buy 5, get 1. I like buy 10, get 2, but buy 15 and get 3, that sounds nuts. So no, we don't do that offer, that plan. Maybe next year you can pray about it, talk to corporate, we'll figure that out. But if you've got an HSA, or maybe you just like to prepay, you don't like monthly payments, well, we've got the deal for you right now. Again, our end of the year special, buy 5 months of membership, get 1 month free. Again, buy 10, get 2, pay for the whole year. They're 2 very, very different plans. But if you can, somehow figure that out, make sure you talk to the girls at the front desk, and we will get you hooked up, guys. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. All right. So today we're going to be talking about the chiropractic special sauce, and we're going to talk about the neck adjustment. Boom, boom, boom. Are you so nervous?
No.
This is our beautiful Alyssa. She's here in Springfield, and she's going to be our example here. So I'm going to show you up close, though, what we're doing when we're trying to adjust the neck and what this special sauce looks like. The last couple of weeks, if you've been watching any of these videos, I've explained how we do the middle back and the low back, so we get amazing adjustments that don't hurt. Now let's talk about the neck. So what we do in the neck is this has a lordosis. So it's going to have this backwards curve. So when we lay face up, we have this curve. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is we're actually going to be very specifically setting the neck on the table, on the side of the table. So what that does is that's going to open up these facet joints we set on the table. And then as we go to rotate the neck, there's something really special that we do. And that is that we don't stretch these muscles. We actually have an adjusting instrument that we practice on. And it's like tennis balls with socks in it. We say, don't stretch the socks. Here's what we're going to do. So first and foremost, when we adjust, and you're going to hear me, it sounds crazy, I'll tell our chiropractors to say, hey, listen, touch like a woman, adjust like a man. That's what we joke. But again, so we're going to be soft. And I say that to say our chiropractors, we do have some female chiropractors as well, but we want to touch soft. Like you don't want a chiropractor, and maybe you've been to one, they're like jamming around on your neck. Like the first thing, when I touch you, your body is going to say, do I trust this person or don't I? And I want her neck to say, yes, Dr. Ben, I will just let you do what you want to do. Okay? So we're going to do that with some gentle hands. Okay? So what we're going to do, first thing we do is I'm going to put her head, I'm just going to set it right there on the side of the table. Easy peasy, nothing to it. Now I'm going to feel down her neck here. Oh yeah, there's the spot. So I'm going to put my finger right over here on the spot with the neck. Now here's what we do here at Well that's a little bit different, is rather than from here, now watch this, a lot of chiropractors will listen, we're going to do this, they'll take their hand and they just go this way, and they go up and over, okay? If I went up and over, what's that feel like? It's like stretching you out, right? Actually, refill one pocket, yeah. Right? But it stretches out your neck, right? Not good. What we want to do is we actually want to almost compress your spine, just put a little pressure this way so that when I adjust, I'm keeping it close. And all I want to do is I want to adjust these little segments in here. All right, so we're going to let down. I'm just going to stretch you to the side. She's got one of those Gumby necks. All right, good. Exhale, chin, there it is. And I got it all locked up, very relaxed. Good, did you feel that? That didn't hurt, did it? Didn't hurt me at all, all right? Now this side, this is the most important one, is this very, very top one. Okay, a lot of chiropractors have a hard time here, but not us. So we're gonna put her head right on the table. I'm gonna stretch her to the side. It's hard to move. Stretch to the side, and I'm gonna feel right where I'm going. Shoulder down, and there we go. Did you feel that kerplunk? Didn't hurt, did it? Nope. Okay, good. Now, last thing we do sometimes here, I was gonna put my hands and give you a little stretch. Deep breath in. Blow it all the way out. Good. Stretch. Neutralize the spine. Did you feel that?
Yeah.
How did that feel? That was awesome. Where did you feel it go all the way down?
All the way here.
All the way down to there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We'll stand up here for us to see the product of our adjustment. Roll your shoulders, looking forward to see them. How's it feel?
Good.
That's great, right? Thanks. That's the chiropractic secret sauce at Well Health and Chiropractic. Guys, next up, I want to promote our new podcast. It's the Well Health Show, starring yours truly, Dr. Ben. If you just can't get enough of what you learn in here and you'd like to learn more tips and tricks, nutrition, exercise, how to feed your kids, let's see, the last one we did is the 5 things that I personally do to reduce stress. You can tune into our podcast. Every Wednesday, we drop a new episode in the afternoon. We do shorts throughout the week on both Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Meta, all the things. Tick, Smash, and Snap something, who knows, I don't even know what they are. But you can grab it, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be the Well Health Show starring yours truly. And I have this microphone and it actually works and it's great. And I would love for you to subscribe, to join, to pass along to your friends. We got a big mission to help get our country healthy and our world healthy, because that's what God's designed for you. Hey guys, we are still introducing our new fish oil. It's incredible. I just had a conversation with a guy the other day. He's like, man, I'm taking fish oil. I said, where'd you get it from? If it's Costco, Sam's Club, Walmart, CVS, it's trash. He was like, yeah, I got it from one of those places. I said, if it's less than $25, it's trash. He was like, yeah, it was like 15 bucks. And the problem is that you have good fish oil does cost a little bit of money. However, it is 1-for-1 anti-inflammatory. Me personally, I can attest to it. I've torn my right labrum and my shoulder. And literally, I'll take fish oil, and within 30, 45 minutes, it literally feels better because it's decreasing the inflammation 1-for-1. But one thing that we hear is, what does it taste like? So I've got my taste testers here.
Yes.
I'm just going to introduce you to our crew. This is our friend Sawyer.
Hello.
Right? He spent the night. I'm literally getting ready to go to the office. The boys just woke up. We're here on Thanksgiving break. And Sawyer spent the night. He's a friend of ours. This is my 9-year-old middle son, James. This is Liam. He's our 11-year-old. And I said, you know what would be better? Would be, let's just get a reaction. Boys, have you had any of this fish oil before?
No.
No. All right, maybe not so close to the microphone. Yeah, no, we haven't had the fish oil before, right? So this is our first time, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I promise you it's not so bad. It's not going to kill you. To be fine. So we've got a couple options, because this is the actual fish oil capsule. Now, for a lot of people that take supplements, it's kind of slickery and shoots down pretty easy. However, so where does that look like one that you might be able to take down, or is that probably too big for you?
Probably too big.
I know my boys can take them, but
I can easily take that.
I can take that.
you can take that. However, but wouldn't it just be a little bit easier if it was a liquid? So here we go. Let's get our taste tube. Get your spoons out. And then while they're doing that, by the way, guys, I'm literally going to just do this quick upside down. So there's two forms. There's a liquid and a capsule. A lot of people like either one, don't care, particularly if you're on the go. Sean, our COO, he's like, man, I much prefer the capsules because he just grabs these, gets in the car and takes them on his way, to work. Whereas for me, I like it in the liquid. So let's take a peek here. All right. And now, so what I want to do is I'm going to pour it, and then I want you guys to just hold it for a sec, okay? We'll do them at the same time. Oh, spilled it.
You bounced me.
I bounced you. Sorry, buddy. Okay. All right. And then while they're doing that, I'm actually going to chew the capsule because why not?
Why are you chewing?
I know, I'm crazy,
You
right?
just swallow it. So.
I know. All right, guys, on the count of 3, down the hatch, I'm going to chew this. Ready?
Okay.
Go.
That doesn't taste like anything.
Yeah, that's good.
That's just kind of plain.
Yeah.
Not bad, right?
You
There we
can't
go.
even taste it.
What does it taste like?
Nothing.
Nothing.
It tastes like
That's-
nothing, but
it
like
just tastes like plain.
yeah, it's good.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's
can
good.
see the
Can you-
orange flavor.
Can you taste a little bit of the orange in there?
Yeah,
Like a little
but it's
It's got a
Okay,
small
so-
bit.
just really
I
doesn't
broke the
taste like
capsule
anything.
open.
It's really good.
This is weird, but the only thing left is that weird capsule. So you don't have to take that if you don't want to. Some people prefer it, don't care. But again, fish oil is super good for you. That's not a big deal, right, guys?
Yeah.
What did you expect it when I said? You said, "Can I have some more?" All right. What did you think? What did you think was going to happen when we poured it out? It was going to be disgusting.
Yes.
Yes.
I thought it was going to taste like fish guts.
Yeah,
Oh.
fish guts. But it doesn't taste like fish guts.
Yeah,
So, guys,
it tastes like plain orange.
and I promise you, guys, is this your first time taking it for real?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, no big deal. All right, so
First
again, and we say that whether you, sometimes we'll have adults will take the capsules and then they just give their kids a couple capsules, and then and they just chew them. One of our doctors does that. Some of our patients do that. Or you get the liquid, or everybody takes the capsule. It doesn't matter. The point is, the reason that oil, you ready for this? The reason that oil doesn't taste like disgusting fish is because our fish oil, very specifically, is not rancid. When oils get old or they don't get preserved correctly, they get rancid, and you have to cover that. And then that's when you cover it with a bunch of kind of perfume dyes, and then you burp it up and it tastes like fish. This fish oil is very uniquely not rancid. It's amazing. It's great for you. Thanks for testing it out for us, guys. Appreciate you. Listen, we're in the Christmas holiday season. It's December as we're watching this. We're filming this right now on Thanksgiving, but December has the greatest holiday of the year. What is it?
Definitely Christmas for sure.
The birth of our Lord. That's a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's true, but there's a very close second in there. A lot of people forget about. And that's Free X-Ray Day. Free X-Ray Day, December 17th. Oh man, it's the best day of the year. The best day of December, because why?
Well, Free X-Ray Day is a time where we obviously give free X-rays, free red light therapy, free exams, and we also get some snacks. We get to know you better. Just welcome you.
Fantastic. And so here's the thing, is for this holiday season, you can give the gift of health, right? Wouldn't you agree that that's fantastic?
That's awesome.
Tell me, what's one thing that you all see here in Springfield, or wonderful clinic, Dr. Eric's a stud. What's one thing recently you've heard that a patient has gotten better?
Oh, we have had a lot of our patients say that they've lost a lot of weight. Weight loss is a lot of our patients'
Big
stories.
time. Yeah. Well, and to piggyback on that, so December 17th is for X-Ray Day, and then January 12th, we're doing our 6-week weight loss challenge. So yeah, so if you're somebody you know, come on in, sign up for both of those events. We'd love to have you. December 17th for Free X-Ray Day. Thank you, Melissa, for letting me pick on you on the spot, by the way. You know you're doing this. Well, hey guys, I'm excited to invite you to our 2026 Weight Loss Challenge. We do this every single year. Specifically, we do it in the wintertime. This year, it's going to be Monday, January 12th. There is a lot of misinformation on the internet about how to lose weight and to do it the right way versus the wrong way. Of course, we know these peptides we'll talk about with Wegovy and Ozempic. We're going to talk about how that's probably not the best way to lose weight. For some of you, all maybe already done it. No judgment. We're going to show you how to come off of that. We're also going to show you how to actually stimulate your metabolism through all the best ways. Now, here's the problem, guys. Well, let's lean in close here. I've got a cousin, Leroy. This guy's a nuisance. He's also running a weight loss challenge. I do not want you to sign up for Leroy's weight loss challenge, but I did come across his advertisement video. So let's just break it down and talk about what it is that we're going to be teaching versus whatever it is that he's going to be teaching. Let's take a look here.
I want to introduce you to the winning team. This is my man. What's your name?
Joshua.
Joshua. Well, that's a stupid name. I'm going to call you Switchblade. You, that when you're trying to lose weight, you want to reduce your stress. For fact, because I have one of these, that's stupid.
Okay.
Stress makes you better. I got my friend Red Ball. You want to be drinking at least one of these per hour.
Okay.
Hammer down. Don't even think about it.
Okay.
The second thing you want to do, headphones, really loud, scary music all the time, right?
Yeah.
You want to just be in your head like this.
I understand where Leroy's coming from here, but stress is a critical component. And what we want to do is decrease our stressors. And that's one big piece of weight loss that gets overlooked. And that is literally the hormone, the chemical that your body makes with stress. So we need to figure out how to soak up that chemical and get it gone. Let's see what else Leroy has to say.
That we need to detox our bodies to try to lose weight and get fit.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Stupid. Just take that out of your mind. Here's a trick that I learned in the prison. Some people waste a lot of good money on steroids. First of all, steroids are fantastic. They never hurt anybody. Why would you want to go pay for steroids when you can buy the meat that's already got it in it? So whenever you see steroid-free chicken or meat, avoid it. You want extra steroid chicken and meat.
That's genius.
It's like free steroids.
So detox is a super important part of losing weight because specifically in your liver, your body has to get rid of toxins to reset hormones. We see this a lot with women, specifically with estrogen. That excess estrogen gets stuck in your liver, and if you don't flush that out, your body's gonna have a hard time resetting its metabolism to lose weight. Leroy, what else you got?
A physical competition. Since we do have to talk about the topic of nutrition, which is not important, you're going to be in luck, my friend. Everybody else is going to be eating like lean meats and they're going to be eating like vegetables.
Ooh.
Ridiculous. 3 words for you. Microwave bacon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is the jam. You guys have heard about the bacon diet. This is the ultimate in health and fitness. Secondly, #1 proud sponsors of the Olympics because they're absolutely the most healthy food on the whole possible planet. McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
If you run into having a carbohydrate problem, just think to yourself, that's stupid. There's no such thing as a carbohydrate problem, and eat it. The third thing that you want to focus on in nutrition, salads are for girls. Green Gatorade, way better than salads. Science.
Nutrition is a super important component of losing weight. I think we can all appreciate that. And this comment here that salads are for girls, that's not true. In green Gatorade, that's not a vegetable. So we're going to be talking exactly breaking down nutrition. We're also going to be talking about, high carbohydrate, high fat diets, low fat diets, low carb diets, starvation diets. By the way, we are not talking about starvation with our 6-week weight loss challenge. Talking about how do you actually build your metabolism so that through these winter months, by the time we come to spring and summer, where it's time to get back into our swimsuits, that we're actually really healthy and well. Specifically, we're going to be talking about how we do nutrition as doctors. What do we do on a daily basis? I'm going to tell you right now, we all cheat, but there's specific rules that we have so that when we cheat, it doesn't kill us. And when we cheat, we're strategic and specific. What else we got, Leroy?
First lesson that we need to learn about fitness is that we're not going to worry about our heart rate like some people do. We're not going to worry about working on our muscles like some people do. What we focus on is flexing in front of the mirror. Because here's a trick. Have you ever seen those bodybuilders on TV?
Yeah.
You never see them work out, do you?
No.
Here's the trick to fitness challenge. And trust me, I got one of these. All you do is you just flex in front of the mirror. Right? That's what we're going to do for the next 6 weeks. Mirror flexion exercises. Did you hear that? That's the way to go. Some people don't realize that the most important thing with fitness, when lifting weights, is to combine lifting and stretching at the same time. Let me show you. This is how you work out. Lifting and stretching. Most important muscle to stretch is the upper inner thigh. A lot of people don't realize that. Very, very tight muscle that needs to be stretched while working out at all times.
All right.
switchblade. Not like that. Kick him.
Right, so when it comes to fitness, a lot of you think probably that to be like a fit person, to have good weight, like you're really pushing at the gym. And quite frankly, that is just not true. Me personally, I don't do that. I work out. My workouts are usually 20, 25 minutes. I'll go for seasons where I work out every day because I'm into it. I'm actually just coming out of a season where I hurt my shoulder. I'm working out like once, maybe twice a week, and I'm really just going for a run, and I'm just keeping my brain exercised because I'm trying to get this labrum to heal. However, it's okay. Like all that, seasons of exercise, they pay off. Your body's got all this muscle memory. So we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about how do we juice you, like how do we get you, quick results and quick wins, because that's really important when it comes to our fitness challenge. So again, I want to invite you Monday, January 12th, right here at your clinic. Each doctor is going to be leading the way with their own weight loss and fitness challenge, following up with your goals. We're going to be talking about all these topics and put it all together so that this can be your season. Because again, at the end of the day, if all we were able to do was maybe lose 5 pounds or lose 10 pounds in a 6-week time, that's a lot, right? If you've ever seen 5 or 10 pounds of fat, it's huge. That, for some of y'all, that could be like your whole love handle. Let's get that thing out of here. Let's make this our most fit, most healthy season, because ultimately, when our body is healthy, that allows us to be able to serve our families, serve our communities, come off our medications, to feel good, sleep good, rebalance those hormones. It's all in the same bucket. Again, Monday, January 12th, make sure that you sign up and you are there. Are we going to be recording it? Probably, but there's no substitute for actually physically being there. So what I want you to do is I want you to find this chart. It's going to be hanging up on your wall. Put your name, get ready to go. We're going to be tracking your weight loss through the weeks. We're going to have some weigh-ins at the office. It's going to be a super fun time. We do this every single year with lots of success, and there will be a named winner. Hopefully it's going to be you this year. Again, join us Monday, January 12th for our 2026 Weight Loss Challenge.
Go! Come on, switchblade! Come on! Come on! Where's switchblade? Hey! Get up! Come on! I didn't train you like this. Come on! God, look at this guy. With this kind of exquisite training, you should be able to sprint this sucker. Get up!
Can you see why we're having such a hard time losing weight? Let's make this your season and stop listening to people like this.